playthrough for GreedFall. This is episode 11 of extreme difficulty. On the second of our 2 playthroughs, we're almost done. Um, if you remember where we left off last time, we need to find Constantine's escort camp. We're pushing towards the end game. We have a bunch of side quests, but I'm not really working on finishing these up. Um, there are some that you can do if you would like. Heart of the Rebellion, you can do. Um, Patris's quests are pretty easy to do. Um, Champion of the Arena, you can see we did 4th. We have one more to go there as well. But in order to kind of expedite through, and extra skill points aren't really going to help us a whole lot. They could help some. So you may want to go ahead and grind through and finish up some side quests so that you get more skill points and levels. Feel free to do so. Just as a note, let's go over here. It doesn't, your hit points and the rest of that stuff doesn't increase with your level, just increase with your attributes and your talents. All right, so let's get going. Enough chit chat, jibber jabbering. Let's get moving on here. And like always, when we're traveling to another area, we do it from our residence. So I'll whip around the corner here. Feel free to loot up stuff if you'd like. All right, here we go. Camp of the Stone Arch. That's as close as we're gonna get. There'll be a lot of beast fights on this quest, but nothing that you shouldn't be able to handle at this point. And then I'll kind of talk you through each quest as we go to the end here now. I don't know, maybe a dozen or so quests left to go. Pretty straightforward. A lot of them move pretty quickly. The area is loaded, so we'll jump on through now and go look for the camp and try and hunt down our cousin Constantine. So we just have to go around the corner from where we're facing right here. I was gonna grab those berries and thought twice about it. What you need to search for is up there. I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, look at that. We're not fully furied up, so let's go ahead and fire off some Shield of the Enlightened, as I mentioned to you. And one more just to be sure. Alright, let's go take care of these doodads. One left, and boom, toast. We can just head up the path here and...
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Omegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
Alright.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Okay, so there we go. Follow the tracks. And remember
This
from
area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
the first playthrough, there's going to be lots of
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them.
Okay, you can see one more to go in all your searching.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Okay, the quest marker had already changed, and I already know which way to go, so we just headed down the path already before we finished talking. So we'll keep on moving here. They're kindly dropping a bunch of these hawthorn bushes
They must have fled this way.
in case you need to make healing potions.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
So just continue
Another
along
oak
the
tree.
path.
This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
A bit of poison on my blade.
And again, storm and shadow burst. Nukeify all your enemies.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Probably because they weren't.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else.
So make sure you locate and examine each of the orange
It looks as if a group met up with them
markers.
and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
I don't think we left any orange ones. Doesn't look like it.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
You can see we have some beasties waiting for us.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katasach. And these rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Okay, so there we go. I just I let it play through so that we can have the end story go the way we want. Now we need to switch over. First, we're going to investigate the Alliance outpost because it's not all that far away. You can see it's around the corner. We just have to go back here and go around. So I was facing the right way to start with. So back the way you came. That's what you need to do. I'll show you the opening. I saw it before, but you have to move the quest along and kind of follow the path that is taking you. It's over here on the left through the burning trees. There you go. They're going to put a free chest in your way. Go ahead and loot it. As we head on down and around. Now it's possible you could have come this way on an earlier quest and opened up all this to see, but we didn't. Right here's a camp. And there's some mobs. I knew there was some around here somewhere. Don't think we can sneak attack anybody, but let's give it a go. They're pretty spread out, which makes Storm and Shadow Burst a little less viable. We actually could sneak by these guys, but I'm going to take them out because we have to come back this way again. And you can see there's other ones. Let's go ahead and see who else we can stealth kill. I might be able to get one, and then that'll leave us with 4. That's my advice anyways. Try and make a go of it. Boss daddy mob's facing the wrong way. At least for us, maybe we can get another quick stealth kill in beforehand. Oh yeah, maybe we're gonna get away with stealth killing just about everybody. Obviously, if you can stealth kill stuff, makes extreme difficulty a little more easy peasy. Wait for the big daddy. Hopefully it'll turn around here at some point. Let's see how close we can get without him seeing us or spotting us. And that leaves us with 1.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
So good job, everybody. Feel free to loot them up. Loot up everybody if you want. And let's go find this camp. Alright, all set up. And I'm gonna loot up all this stuff. They put all these funguses and things like that, because that's the resuscitation powder, which you'll may or may not need, but it's always good to have. Now let's head on and see if we can find this outpost, Alliance outpost, Bridge Alliance. See what we can do about them. This was all blocked before, that's why they show all that crumbled rock. You actually could not go this far till this point of the quest. Down below is basically the way in. So let's take a look.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere.
Desarde.
Pardon my dismay.
Captain,
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mike, but I'm not. You what? And you
So you
why? I can see how different. A survivor.
I was. I can't. Anything?
Concerning.
Did you really?
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do.
So again, the quest switched on us. Listen to the soldier's account right here. Crafting station if you need it. I just went ahead and bribed the guard. It's easier than getting combat or something else. 50 gold pieces aren't going to hurt us, and we're very near the end now.
going there?
I know.
That is
What do you
no, but I know.
do? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to go to the crafting table and make the burn ointment. Should have all the supplies for it. Let's check and see. This one, science level 1, knew that was coming. Put on your science gear. Make the salve. You notice we were in combat a lot with not our best gear, so let's make sure we have our best gear on. And head back up here. I think this is another one of those timed ones where you have to come back in a day.
Were you able to conquer?
Yes.
Give it.
Will he-
I hope
and if
come back.
very-
See.
Yep, same one day before you can come back and talk to him. So head back to the camp, which wasn't all that far away. And do some sleeping. And that will push time forward that we need to do if you don't run into a stump like I did and get caught. Sleep. $16. Just got 6 more to go. Sleep again. We'll do the shortest one, which is 14 hours, unfortunately. Now we can go back and talk to the guy. The time doesn't matter. It's not like he's going to die on you or go away or anything like that. You're not going to be able to talk to him. It's just the more time you make pass, the quicker the mobs respawn. Respawn, not respond. Duh. That's past tense. Raz, get your English in order. So that's part of why you want to minimize the amount of resting you want to do. Could have waited 6 minutes, but not really my thing.
Hello, soldier.
Better.
Could you?
We were so does. There was. Okay.
I'm going.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll have.
So there we go. Again, I'm blasting through these story conversations because we had them before. Also, why I didn't wait the 6 minutes and I went ahead and pushed the rest a little farther is in effort to expedite through these videos for you guys.
Excellency. I was thankful.
Please.
Did you?
Yeah. My.
One of them.
Don't.
Like, thank.
I need.
And you most certainly can play it how you'd like to. So now we need to go question Darren. Here, let me zoom out, which is way over here. But if we hit the camp, then we can just go to that camp. Again, fast travel using camps will help you. Another reason to find them besides the free experience points, you get 100 experience points for finding all the camps in a region. And then Dave Coulier also gave you a quest to find all the camps in Tier for D. And once you do that, that's worth a couple of thousand experience points as well. There's no point not to do it because you can fast travel with them. And they make save points for you as well. So it just kind of helps everything along just to go ahead and do that. So now I'll show you the map. See, there we are. Boom, there we go. Jump down. Not looting. Mobs are back. They're over here. We could probably try and slip by them and then come in the main entrance to the camp. I forget what this is over here. I'll mark it. But while we're at it, let's just go ahead and see if we can stealth kill something. Probably not. These guys are pretty tightly grouped. We get one anyways. Whoops. How bad of me, I let one of them get a shot in on me. And there we go. Alright, monsters are done. And then we just need to go into the entrance. Where these fools are we killed before. Now they got more guards. We should be good now. Oh, we were going to go check out that... let's go ahead and check out that unknown spot. We cannot get out from here, which is... I thought we could. Maybe we can from up here. Remember coming this way before. Oops, up one more level. When we were trying to sneak in, we came this way before. Skill altar. Nice. So we'll go grab it. It's a free one. Oh wow, it's not letting me get down, right? Oh. Why not? I don't know if we're actually hitting on anything. There we go. Finally, it's letting me down.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
There we go. And if I remember right, it's around and up this way. Out here on this little peninsula. Yep, there we go. Had to make a big circuit to it. Boom. Free skill point. Which is always helpful. Alright, let's go back and talk to Darren now. Let's go up the way we came down. Turn off sprint so I don't fall off the edges here. Get trapped somewhere. There we go. What's that? We have one skill point. Don't have any place to use it until we get 2. Or let me check that again. That may not be true.
Hello. To speak to you. I know that you see it as if you had
We that we and we
this
no
that
Alright. Search Katasak's body since he's dead. It's at the other end of the camp. Here he is.
Katasak. Seeing the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Denegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning.
Intuition.
To the and we can
That the power.
we judge we
got it.
That-
If
let-
you when you
Alright, now we need to convince Mev to help us. Means we need to transport out of this area. This front door. And hang a lefty. Out we go. There's the mobs we killed before. Climb up, or you can just go past it real quick. Oh, there's some more over here. I think this is the notes from, yeah, for the professor. And you can loot some stuff, and then we'll hang a left turn and go one out. All right. While it's loading up here, the usual place, we'll wait for the level to load up. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. You can catch all these episodes live that way. You can bring your comments. You can talk to me. We're going to be doing a bunch of games going forward. As I mentioned, this one's almost done now. And we're getting through. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It's basically pushing pixels, but it helps me a bunch. I get some recognition. We're nowhere near advertising revenue or anything like that, so don't think it's a free call out for money. It's just a call out for support. So now that we've reached Med, let's go ahead and talk to her.
Hello, Mev.
Reno
I've come to ask Mike by he went we this we want
you
what
because they contain the flesh of those
he didn't
where then
I'll go and get the ingredients you require.
say
Okay, so we need to craft the potion. So let's take a quick look at the quests here. All right, we can go to our camp, which is just down the road here. There it is. I know that we're probably gonna have to be in science gear, so let's just go ahead and make that switch right now. Oops, science. Use the workbench. Go to the quest. Potion for the ritual. Oh, we gotta get the organs first. Bogus. Okay. As you saw, we need to actually leave the zone. Go back to the fight area, so let's travel. Camp of the Stone Arch. And we'll zippity-doo-dah-day over there real quick. Or as quick as the game will let us. Let's just try and force load this next level. What do you say? So we can get back there. As we move along here. Load up zone. Let's go. Alright, we need to head back to the site of the battles. What you can see is over here. So you can go either way, to the right or to the left. We'll head out to the left, and then when it opens up, we'll make the next left.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Okay, they're all smoked. See, I didn't have any, didn't check up on my fury or anything like that, so. Oh, are we gonna have to go up to the, well, whoops, we can still get there by going this way. Looks like the other way may have been faster, but I think that way had a impassable terrain for us. There we go, these guys are around again. See, they're a little better position to see us. This guy turns, it's going to be a problem. Well, we can't kill the white one with a sneak attack. That's just not how it works. But we will hit him with it anyways.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Drop a storm. Shadow burst. Get rid of those two. We have one left. two left. There was one way in the background.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Ha!
No problem. All post toasties. You see, we need to go over here. Head all the way back up to the battle zone, the burning trees, and that kind of shit. Here we are, burning trees. Need to go to the site of the last battle. And you can see we got some more waiting for us. These guys are a little tougher than the others.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
So we'll try and dance around a little bit here until I can get them somewhat gathered. Oops. There we go, 3 shadow bursts. These guys are still pretty tough. I just need to dodge out of the way a little bit.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Alright, they're all smoked.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasax, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
That's fine, but we need to find, and we're the body parts. Oops. There you go. It's just not showing real well, but just go near these dead bodies. There you go, we got all 3. Now that we have all 3, let's not use the workbench until we have science. Oh, look at all this stuff we're carrying. What the hell? Next up, the vendor when we're changing zones for sure. There we go, that's made. So I think we can just go down here and trigger the meat and just tell it we're going to skip to midnight rather than actually having to go to camp and spend the time up to midnight.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Boy, these slogo dudes spawn like nobody's business. I'll fire off 3 shadow bursts. Basically take care of everybody but the one that got away. They took care of him. We have to go around. I remember. I think we can cut through right here. Yeah, here's the ritual site.
Were you able to find
Yeah.
them?
How How are you feeling?
Better.
If
Do you
the king
then are
thank
you know?
felt
All right. Find the trail of the High King Vinbarr. So you can see we're almost done with this, the Dead Man's Voice quest. We just need to find the trail. Which is kind of weird because I don't see it at the moment. Oh, yeah. So we have to do this one first on the High King's Trail. And we want to talk to Dunkus. And I think this is... let's find our camp. Back the other way. Dead body still dead. Good for us. Just a camp. I believe Dunkus is at this one. I have hard time remembering. I go through this so many times and visit so many of these different bosses, but now that we're here, let's sell off some of this crap we're carrying, by the way. I think we're pretty much done with all that stuff. This is lockpicking, this one's science, this one's lockpicking. We don't need both at lockpicking. That one's vigor. Okay, with all that, the level should be loaded, and on we can go. So just so that we can keep sprinting, you like to sell some of as much of that stuff off. It's not like we're really going to buy anything. Pretty close to the end, I'll take one last gander through the merchant's gear. And you see it did say Dunkus's abode, so you do want to go to the middle one and speak to him.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I seek Vinbarr.
But
Would he thank
All right. Yeah, so from here on out, we're not going to worry about the other two leaders. Dunkus is going to be our man from here on out. And you can see it said we need to question High King Vinbarr's family, so that's where we're heading. Let's see if we can force the level to switch a little quicker. So now we're on the quest on the High King's Trail. All right, so lots of unknown stuff. We need to go ask his family. You can see we're gonna have a fight right here. We're loaded and ready to go. Let's deal with these guys.
Poison on my blade. Take a potion if you want to cast more.
I don't need to drink a potion to cast more spells, because we kicked the shit out of those guys already. So while we're here, let me... Alright, there should be a camp. Yep. Up there. Remember my comment about free XP, and it just makes things easier to travel, by the way. When you have all the camps found, I mentioned that too in the fast travel portion. Alright, what else do we need to find while we're here? That's it.
Hello. I am looking. He did. Where? Goodbye.
Okay, that's one. Dylan's down there. Yep. She is.
Would you? What? I'm looking. Where is? Thank you for your help.
Okay. You go back and talk to the other guy once she gives up what you need.
I heard it is. Goodbye.
All right. Long ways to go. So we're just gonna have to run there. We can't get there too much quicker. We don't have teleport fast travel yet. There's the camp. Run by that. And then follow this around to the right.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go.
business taken care of. Alright. So with them out of the way, you need to go that path right here. That was on your left. Just follow it around. It's pretty unidirectional. Let me check to be sure. There we go.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Whoa, woke up a little sooner than I expected. Shadow burst. The other guy isn't hurt at all, so this is going to be tedious. Here we go. Vasco and Ciara helping out. Not sure why Vasco's poison flies so slow, but unlike the mobs, their poison just flies across the field. Almost there. Should be another camp up here. We can loot this. Just gotta walk up on it close enough. And there's the camp. Booyah, 300 experience points. Get us ever closer. Take a look. Here we go. Don't have that far to go.
What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people. These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
Okay, again, we'll have to run all the way around like we started to do last time.
A bit of poison on my blade.
Who goes
Then
there?
let's go!
But I recognize Lord Desaad.
These people.
I'm sure that they would.
But we call them, and the savages we desist to let.
It's
She will.
Intuition.
Have you already forgotten? Without you,
It is.
no.
Boom, successful.
How are you feeling?
But
you believe?
no. The cave of knowledge is a bit further north.
Again, you can see the effectiveness of intuition saving you quite a bit in battles. I don't know, maybe you want to fight everything as you go through here. Definitely get more experience points for it. Not sure how it improves any RPG action unless you want to take Desart to just be some murderous counselor for your cousin Constantine. I try to RPG it a little bit and make things a little bit easier. I think going through on extreme difficulty with the charisma and intuition that we're going through, so you can get through some of these encounters easily enough, is a better way to go. There's plenty of side quests and things you can do. Random mobs you can slaughter to get experience points.
Here is the entrance.
Is it? But you're. Put your. How do?
Alright, in the cave we go.
point of this?
It's the more two way, but he.
These paintings are old. This,
He is
if I,
yeah, but
do you?
for oil.
Okay, she's gonna run off, but we're gonna go ahead and
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
and as such, that's why we grabbed it. All right. Looks like I missed one. A turn there somewhere. Yes, there it is.
This mural is all this.
The,
Yeah, but
this
in that,
the.
Looting the sea distracted me from following her, and I missed where we were supposed to go.
on this one, we all.
This
Do you?
oil.
With all that we've learned from, I seek them both.
The,
no,
oil.
please.
That woman left in a bit of a hurry, don't you think?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbarr. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Okay, let's just go ahead and let me see. We have to zoom in a little bit. We automatically had heavy one-handed weapons. We could have gone that way. Or you can go this way, one-handed blades. I don't want to melee anything, so we're going to go ahead and take firearms. Willpower 5 now. And a save, because we haven't saved in a long time. And we've pushed quite a bit way through the ending here. So let's just go ahead and get this done. While we're at it, let's do a quick inventory check. You can see we need accuracy 3 to use both those ones. Unfortunate. So now the object's just to get to the outside here and avoid battles, which we can do by sneaking through. And that's the slide down. The way we have to go. to go way over here now. Hopefully everything we... Oh. And these mines you need to watch out for right here, these traps. So you can see some explosive ones. There's a poison one back there. Just avoid them.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
I think on the easy playthrough I forgot all about those and just ran right into them. But they can be avoided. And just travel down the path towards the quest marker. Here's your camp if you need to do any work here. I'm going to check. I don't think we have rifle firearms accuracy 1. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put these away. I don't have accuracy 1, so I can't use the pistol yet. But we'll work on it. Oh, that's lootable. Oh, obsidian. No ruby, of course. Nothing but obsidian every time we hit those things. It's kind of a bummer that it keeps working that way. Anyways, for spiders, I think they did beautiful with the graphics here. Game's a really good looking game. Hope you're enjoying it. I am. I enjoyed it the first full playthrough. And the first time when I did it on extreme without knowing anything about the game, was able to get pretty far before I decided to make this platinum guide, because the game is somewhat difficult and you can miss some trophies fairly easily. So I wanted to help out my fellow gamers, RPG gamers, people that are not into AAA games. We'll do AAA games too, but here's some mobs. We're full powered. These guys are pain in the butt. Let's try and get in close. Oop, I didn't see that guy right on top of me. Another storm. Yeah, I knew that guy was right behind me, but of course it targets the guy far away from me, not the guy right up on me. Pain in the ass when it does that. Just do a bunch of dodging. Eventually, they're all smacked down. Good job, everybody. There was an unknown over here somewhere. Plus a couple of paths. So let's take a look real quick at the map. Yeah, skill altar. Let me mark it for you. Boom. Which should be through this little passage right here. Boom. Skill point. Unfortunately, due to the limited amount of attribute points, we can't get to accuracy yet. But maybe you guys already did because you've been banging out more levels than I have. Anyways, you want to go right up the path here just to your left of where the skill altar was. Must be more, can't be just one. It's never just one.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oh, the other one's far away. Oh, two more.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
With one monster left, we don't need to worry about drinking potions. Vasco and Ciara will help us out. Nobody dies except the monsters. Continue up the path. It should be all we have to deal with at this point. See orange? Grab it. Some more notes.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vinbarr must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
All right, into the sacred passage we go. All right, we're making a lot of progress for an hour and a quarter into the game. Find Vinbarr's trail. So we're still within. Let me. While I was doing that, let me show you within the quest. We're still Vinbarr's sanctuary. Find his trail. We still have this one, but we have to finish this first. You can see there's stuff to loot here. If you go around onto the right side or down in there. Take this high passage to the left. It's just the quickest way to the next, to the entrance over there. You can see there's a chest down there. If you put on vigor, then you can cross that and loot that first chest I showed you. One down there and a couple up here. Oops, fired off an extra one. And they must be taking care of the one in the water. Yeah, they won't come along unless we go down there and help them out. He's dead. On we go. Except we need to boost up Fury. Boost up Fury. And boost up Fury just to be sure, that third time. Most of these battles, as you can see, they're in confined spaces, so it just makes it difficult. So you need to have your best abilities warmed up and ready to go. Gotta go around these little blocks. You can loot right here. Let's see. Nope, nothing good. And there you go, all smoked. Those guys were camouflaged pretty good. But if they're sleeping like that, you can run right into the middle of them, drop a storm on them, and then do your shadow bursts. And you want to do storm before shadow burst because when you spank somebody with the storm, what it does is makes them more vulnerable to the shadow burst, by the way. Okay, science level 1. And go in this last little secret room here. For some loots. And then back onto the main path here with this ugly creature. Just have to make our way all the way through here. We have some more right here. Yeah. These guys are tougher than most. Make sure you're fully warmed up and ready to go. Looks like we are. Oh, that one got a hit on me before I could get the other shadow burst off. Oh, bogus. Tail swiped. That was rude. So you saw those guys were tough. I knew they were going to be tough. Should have been able, or wish I would have been able to get more my shadow burst down on them. From above, let's try this side.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Just one mob that I see, so I'm just going to pound him with our magic. And by the way, we're willpower 5. These are 2s. Looks like we still have to fight these MRFers. Let's do a save so we don't have to get here again. All right. And let's try this again. There we go. That one went a lot better, don't you think? Yeah. Oops. And according to the map, we can drop down to the left, go to the right. And to be honest with you, I don't remember which way is the best way. Whoa. Punks. we go, we made it. You can go up here and search, there really isn't anything more, it's a different way you can get there. Travel through Vinbarr's area right here, following him on this path. I think we picked up some weak ass gear. So let's go ahead and see what we can sell. Let's go back to purchase for a minute. Accuracy 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. So we can't really get any firearms. That kind of sucks. Neck pieces. Willpower 3, willpower 3. We're beyond those as well. So that's it. Levels loaded because we were messing around with the merchant.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers. I've seen it. Looks like he will. If we.
All right, follow his trail still.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Okay, so real quick, like there is a skill altar. Let me mark it for you. This is lootable. You can see the discoloration. Don't think there's any others.
You should not have come.
Sarah, and why?
But Vin, no.
I'm
Hey,
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's
Wow.
go!
Didn't realize I wasn't all stormed up. All right. Let's go get this skill altar. Whoops. Let me show you the map real quick. There was nothing over here. It looks like there's something, but there really isn't.
Over there. More feathers.
So kind of just go around here. Oh, level 3. We've been to this one before, I remember.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Vigor 2. We can do. And then is this a science or yes? So a combination of vigor and science get you to the skill altar, or vigor 3 does. Boom, pick up one more. Let's continue on with the firearms, even though there isn't much we can do at this point. Just because we don't have the skill set for it. Oh, switch back too soon. Not. We have Vigor 2 anyways. Oh, we had Vigor 3. Could have gone up the other way. Camp, go ahead and set it up. 100 experience points. And then let's go deal with this.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. We need to find a way. This must be the entrance to Vinbarr's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
Okay, so we should have our seeds.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
It's making a save, but...
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
So 1 seed. 2 seed. Now we can go into the sanctuary. Okay, so we're gonna have a guardian fight coming up. Looks like we're all ready for it. Mostly ready for it. As ready for it as we can be. Just overlooks if you want to go to some of those areas and take a look. I'll show you on the map. So this is where we have to have the fight. We're going to come around the corner right here. So we'll save when we get close. I advise you to do the same. This guardian's pain in the ass. Like the ones that can jump, this one has a swoop attack. It's an insta-kill if he hits you. So you have to be prepared to dodge all the frickin' time. And I know some of you are very good at that. And some of us are not. So let me go ahead and drop a save right here before we go in. I'll let the scene play out for you now that we found Constantine.
King Vinbarr, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too renaikse to understand.
Leave him!
enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life!
Free him! Damn it!
All right. Now that he's turning into the Guardian, let's see how well we can do against him. Lightning bullshit. Hate that stuff. Alright, hold on here. Let's... having a hard time with my Shadow Walk ability. Potion. Magic. Oh, stop. Ooh, we got him. Good job, everybody.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Alright, we gotta release Constantine now. Good job, everybody. Skill and a talent point. Nicely done.
Please, I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
Alright. Good job, everybody. But that's how you do it. Just a bunch of dodging. If you have enough legendary gear, I think we did, and boosted with the armor, his swoops won't one-shot you. So if you're a melee guy, that's true for sure, because you'll have high enough endurance, which will be more health, and you'll be wearing a tougher armor. You just got to be careful of all his stuns. But there you go. Moving the story along. Now we're going to go back to New Serene. Sky Teeth complete.
Since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
All right. Impact bullets, raise stun, talents, not attributes, unfortunately. This is just, the vigor is just recovery out of combat. Um, so you may want to go that way. Charisma's already maxed. Science, we have gear to put on. Lockpicking, we don't need. Intuition, you can see, is kind of maxed. Craftsmanship, we can go to level 3 now by putting on the gloves. So kind of just a free-for-all, whatever you'd like to do. I'll throw one in vigor. Not that it really matters at this point. The other one is what you need, the accuracy. So sorry, let me slap on the quest. I don't know why I went to side quest, but yeah, so let me pause here. I'll be back momentarily. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch and like us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. I will see you back in just a couple of minutes.